there's something that I understand very well, that judges are human beings. They get tired and they do err or make mistakes, like every one of us. But I think in our law, it is about time that in all these crucial matters, we have assessors, assisting judges. Crucial matters. I know people will say all matters are crucial, but those matters that draw public interest the most. I don't believe in a jury system because I believe that people who should pronounce on legal matters should be people with the highest knowledge or understanding of the law, like advocates and attorneys. Yeah, that's my belief. That's my belief. I was looking at the current Velem matter in Mpumalanga. Yeah, before I proceed, and I know people will say that if you are unhappy about a judgment or judgments, you can always appeal, as if to appeal is cheap or someone is going to donate and give you money so that you can appeal. It costs a lot of money to bring these matters before the court. And then you must appeal over a dubious judgment. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. I know. Yeah. There are orders about cost. And it's not always guaranteed that you'll get your cost. Yeah. But now, looking at the current Willem van Heerden matter, here's the applicant. He brought the matter on urgent basis because his grandfather passed on in another province during this era of lockdown. So the applicant wanted to attend a funeral or be allowed to travel. But the judge dismissed the application, even though the applicant provided or gave reasons that he was not gonna violate the national shutdown or the laws. He was gonna make sure that he does not infect others if he has the virus. And this is where I feel that the judge should have said to the applicant, okay, take extra measures in making sure that you comply. You take tests, you do ABC, even at the funeral, comply with the regulation in terms of the lockdown. But no, the judge simply said, application dismissed. And by the time the appeal it's brought in, it might be a mute point, you know, and too late and coming costly. Yeah, and I feel that in such matters, you need assessors, and I feel that this whole judgment is wrong. And unfortunately, in most of these cases, judges or our judges, they still feel the need to side with the state. And they forget that the state also includes human beings, individuals in the street. They always say the public purse. Even in RAF matters, they will say no, they must defend the public purse, forgetting that those who bring the matters before the court in RAF matters, medical negligence, PRASA, they do so as members of the state or members of the public. and the judge will feel the need to play an ombudsman and descend the arena. And I feel that is not fair. Look at the police call matter. Vodacom was found to have violated all basic laws. They stole the idea from this poor guy. And out of all the courts, this poor guy has been dismissed until the last court, the Constitutional Court, which also made another mistake, giving Vodacom a second bite. They said Vodacom, the guilty party, must go and determine how much this guy should be paid, instead of saying, let us have assessors on both sides and decide this matter fairly, or check how much Vodacom has generated in terms of profit. No, they did not do that. This matter from the year 2000 is still going on today. Yeah. On the outer matter, the e-toll, the Constitutional Court dismissed the matter, saying that there is no constitutional grounds for the matter to be brought before the court. I mean, Section 33 of the Constitution, which speaks about Fair Administrative Act, was overlooked. The e-toll, it is wrong. On administration, the spirit of the Constitution, it is wrong on all fronts. And the judges, they felt the need to side with government or the state, forgetting that the state, it's made up of individuals, members of the public. Yeah. This ain't fair, because it will bring the judiciary and the public into disrepute, where members of the public no longer respect the judiciary, and taking into account the CR17 matter, where many judges were said to be implicated or received bribes. Many judges also having shares in companies, and majority of these companies bringing matters before them, and they don't recuse themselves. Yeah. And I feel that something needs to be done, because if you go in the streets, majority of the people, they will tell you in shebeens, corners, they feel that the judiciary is captured. Whether that is fact or not, that's another question, because I know that you'll be asked to prove, and proof is difficult. It's difficult to prove. Matters of corruption, it's difficult to provide proof. Yeah, but I think that judges, they should look into themselves. I mean, look at the matter of Mabunda, where they brought a matter against the RAF. Look at that judgment by Judge Davis. And he even goes further, saying that the decision of RAF is only or merely inconvenience to attorneys, lucrative practice, which means it has no bearing on jobs. It has no bearings on contract issues. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Maybe the attorneys will appeal the judgment, or they'll leave it as is. Yeah, that's another story. But I still feel that our judges, they need to be seen. They need to be seen to be fair, not defending the government, being neutral, like the Constitution says, and the judiciary being the custodian. Yeah.